Hey everybody, really excited about this upsell contest and wanted to spend just a couple minutes talking to you about that contest, but really follow up the video from last week where we talked about how to stay focused on the things that are going to be necessary to achieve your goals. We were just handed in the local sales division, we were just handed an opportunity around this upsell contest, and that really creates an opportunity for you to hit a bonus, and it's a really short window of time where we can talk about how to apply our goal and use the techniques that we talked about last week to make sure that we hit them. And one of the big things that I want to talk about today is, do you have a system around success? When you start to study people that are successful, not only just in this company, because they definitely have systems, but people around any business or anything in general, they have a system in play that's going to make sure that they're going to be successful the majority of the time. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the system and the way that we can approach this opportunity of the upsell bonus challenge, right? So the first thing you're going to do when you look at a bonus or an upsell challenge with a short window of time is that's given to you as a goal. So that's your goal, that's your challenge. It's defined, and you have a number that you have to hit. And we'll pick one of them, and we'll say that we have to sell $1,000 in upsell over the next 6 weeks. So the first thing that we're going to do is identify that target. That target is $1,000. We're going to look at that target, and then the first thing we're going to do with that is double it. So our target is actually going to be $2,000. The system, in the beginning, you have to double the target that you're looking to hit in order to ensure the fact that you're going to hit that target. So once we double it, we're going to throw away the 1,000, and now we're only focused on getting 2,000 in that time frame. So we've got a $2,000 target that we want to hit this bonus. And we've got 6 weeks to do it, so we're going to divide that $2,000 by the 6 weeks that we have to accomplish it, and that gives us $333 a week. So we know now what we need to do every single week to achieve our goal and make sure that we crush this opportunity. So we know we're going after $2,000. Our pace is going to be $333 a week, and now that we know that pace number, we've got to own it, meaning if we know we need to have that 333 and we fall short early on, we still owe that money back. So if you sell 300, you still owe 33 additional dollars to next week. You've got to own that in your brain and know that you still owe that money back if you miss. The next thing that you're going to do after you divide it by 6 and you get that weekly goal, and it's really important for hitting your goals in a very short period of time, that you start to look at the system of how you're going to approach your customers. And the first thing that I would do, and I've talked to some other people that have had success within the company about how they would approach this particular challenge, and it's always pull up your customer list. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to sort them by the biggest dollar customers that you have, and then also start to calculate the best relationships that you have within that customer list. Because you think about that $333 a week, percentage-wise, it's a smaller percentage for a bigger customer. So we want to start to go, and most of the times our bigger customers are our better customers, or better relationships that we can pick up the phone and we can get a sit with. So we want to organize our customer list top to bottom, biggest spenders, best relationships, and we want to start to dive into those customers' campaigns and start to come up with a $333 idea to share with them. And the first thing that I'm going to take you back to is that internal pressure. With those customers that you've had a relationship with, you always want to keep in mind, what is their internal pressure? What is the thing that drives them? And right now, it could absolutely be a seasonality play. We know that some businesses are going into their busy season. We're going into spring pretty soon. There's a lot of ways that we can approach these customers with their internal pressure. They want to grow the business by X% this year. We're going to use that to drive them towards the idea that we're bringing. So keep these things in mind. We have to have a system around success. We're going to figure out what our goal is. We're going to double it, throw out the old one, use the new one, that $2,000. And we're going to break it down into weekly segments, $333 a week for this case. And then we're going to go and sort our customer list. We're going to find the biggest spenders and the best relationships that we have, and we're going to attack those first. Whatever's left, we're going to go back to our customer list and start to go in through that order of finding other people that we can get to spend a little bit more money, do our research, come up with some good ideas to share, and get back in front of those customers. So keep in mind, this very short period of time, this is a great way to apply the last video that we shared, but then also this one where you start to look at your success as a system. And what is that system? What are the pieces? This is the one that I use, and a lot of other people that are successful here at Haibu use, and then other places around the country with other organizations use a very, very similar tactic. So I urge you to give it a try. Let me know how it works. If you guys want me to help you build a plan for you, reach out. Let me know. Happy to help. Thanks a lot. Good luck.